Welcome in. How we doing, everyone? Let's make sure it's switched over. It can. Can everyone hear me? Hello, 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 hello. I gotta get used to this new setup. Like the camera's moved, half my monitors are moved. I used to have chat on that side, I think. Now it's on this side. Anyway, welcome in. I'm Carl from the Caddy Gentleman. I'm going to be mostly just test streaming, but going to be doing a new game called Data Center. I got a demo I want to play through. Game comes out next month, 1st of April. And yeah, I just thought we'd see how the demo goes, and if we're interested in it, then, you know, maybe we'll look at getting the full game. Sounds all good. There's a little bit of music in game. It was a little bit loud for me, so I turned it down, but we can crank it back up once we get into the game. So with all that out of the way, let's crack into it. New game. In the style of an... Ooh, that motion blur. No, it says motion blur's off. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's just turn VSync off. Maybe that's what was doing that. Oh, see how we go. And yeah, that's a little bit disorientating, isn't it? It's like everything is shaking and blurry as you move. Maybe that's DLSS. FXAA. Nope, it's literally the game. It's how the game. It's how the game looks. Okay. Anyway, let's leave it on dynamic resolution. What's it say? Buy rack in the online store. Shop. Server, mainframe, GPU, switch, rack. We would like one rack, please. Oops. Oh, there's one. Oh, it comes through here. Oh. Got it. I assume I can put it on this. Oh, fair enough. What does it say? Mount the rack. Look at our beautiful data center. I wonder how many RUs high this rack is, eh? Alright. Says buy a switch and okay. What are we thinking? 16 RJ45 10 gigabit switch or 4 SFP port? We don't want a fiber switch first. We just want an Ethernet switch. No XP. How do I get XP? Buy switch an online store plus XP. No, it says I have XP. But unlock for 200. Okay. Then what if we buy the System X server then? Okay. System X server unlocked. feel like this should be horrible for my back, by the way. Let's mount it lowish. Still gotta make room for UPS and, you know, use switches and that. Can we buy the switch now? And then it said buy some cabling. Not in demo. Blue, black, or gray? Honestly? Nope. Okay. Literally got to do one thing at a time. Let's mount it here. Sure. Now can we buy our cabling? That's on a spool. Interesting. Buy cable in online store. Connect the server with the network switch. Okay. 2 1 gig ports. How do I connect? E? Done. Sign first customer. Before this, recommend to have 8 servers already connected. 8? Okay. Recommends I buy 8 servers. Can use this, right? Yeah. Probably wouldn't suggest, like, these really should come in boxes, you know? Oh my gosh. You know, I could carry him. Excuse me, what time do you call this for streaming? I call it streaming time. Can't stop me. It's a early morning stream. How you doing, Gimme, by the way? Welcome in. We're playing with some servers. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put the switch in the middle. Then I'll put the other servers top and bottom. Sunday time. Oh my god. Days go so fast. I forget it's like Sunday. In my head, I still want it to be like Saturday. Yeah, we normally stream at nighttime. It's only like weekends, so like Saturday, Sunday morning, we even get a chance to stream early, and that's assuming we don't already have like something on. But you know, cost of fuel and all that, there's not many places to go. It's cheaper to be at home at the moment. Did I connect that last one? Oh no, I didn't connect it yet. Okay. Still Saturday here, if that helps. It kind of does. It kind of does. Makes me realize, you know, there's still hope. Let's power this bad boy up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Server yellow. Efficiency 0. End of life. Oh no! EOL end of life. This server only has a certain certain runtime. We're gonna have to sign a customer up and get them using those servers because can't have them turned on doing nothing. Where is it? How do we sign customers? Shop, network map. Not in demo, not in demo. That's how we were buying stuff. It just says sign first customer, do this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, very good. Don't do these things. These things are bad. Unusable IPs. That's gateway to broadcast. The rest? Wait, why can't you use that range? Usable. Why did I read that wrong? There's got to be something on this computer. Servers, network switch, all, asset management, network map. Yeah. Maybe I should follow the dot. What's the dot telling me? Oh, that's weird. Why am I interacting with a wall? Okay, wall. Let's go. Bermuda Triangle backup. Dad joke database. UFO download station. Okay. Turn server. Switch on. Turn server on. Set customer. Set IP based on application subnet of the customer's base. Okay. Number of servers. Speed. Oh, that's how quickly we have to connect it? Fair enough. Oh, we've got stuff turned on. We only have one customer. Okay, we need to remember we need to set the subnet. So as long as we don't use the gateway, we should be fine. So 25, 23, 18. 25, 23, 18, 2. Oh, what's with all these leading zeros? Is that all you want? are we supposed to... Is this the server IP or the gateway? Duplicate IP, yeah, because that's the gateway. I mean, so that's on the same subnet. That should be fine. That not what it wants. Oh. I bet it wants us to connect a network cable. Right. Okay. That makes sense. This seems confusing. This, you know, well. Okay, so now I've got the subnet range. What I can do is I can start flicking some servers over, give it some more juice. Oh, can I only do one at a time? No. How do I unlock more customs? I feel like I should turn this off. Fulfill your first customer application. Maybe not for tech nerds like Kyle. Meh. I don't know what you're saying. I do know that we need some more input outputs. Server 1 current speed 5,000. They are asking for 40,000. 5, 10. So we're going to need to connect all of these up to the same. But it won't really let me change anything on these. They're connected to the switch. Switch is connected to the rest of the rack. So as long as they're on the same range, it should be fine. I was gonna say I need a crouch function. Found it. Doesn't seem like a very user-friendly setup. Probably not, like, it doesn't seem like a very safe setup with this cable running across the room. I probably should have thought about where I was going to put this rack. I probably, you know. Oh, I wonder if it actually wanted me to go through these cable runs and I've just gone run a cable across the floor. Hey, look, there's my little bits. There's my little ones and zeros. Aww. Okay, bye, little guys. Bloop. Anyhow. What's the next thing? Fulfill requirement for your first customer application. Time in production. Ward 10, blah. My money is going up. But they definitely want more servers connected. I'm not sure. Can't really interact with any of these servers. Yeah, back. No worries, Raina. Probably still be here figuring out like how to turn machines on. That one's connected. That one was super easy to connect. Oh, these ones. They're wired in to the switch. Oh, by the way, does this... No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Well, I can unlock new. Unlock new servers. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really. There's not a lot of instructions here. I swear to God, I tried that earlier and it was not working. Everyone saw me mash that button earlier and it wasn't doing it. Okay. We need to set the range. 25, 23, 18. So, sorry, there first. 25, 3, 18, 3. Oops. What are we up to? 2, 3, 4, 5. First day? Yeah, look. Can you not tell? I went straight from my Macca's job and then I walked in and they were like, hey, can you connect some servers? And I was like, sure, I can plug cables into things, I guess. Okay. That should be my fulfillment. 8 servers. 40 IOPS. Fulfillment required. Money go up. So what was the next thing? XP. 800. Oh, okay, it just climbs as we're like gaining stuff. So what should we unlock next? Patch panel. Tio Kyle, we love you. Thank you, Glennis. Well, now that I have a live service, I kind of want to rerun the cable. Wonder how hard it'd be to move like the entire server rack over. Since I like started in the middle. Okay. Let's do this. Let's run. There's a second. Aha. Look at this. Fancy. I just dropped the cable. Honestly, I don't think this is any better. People will be just as annoyed. What have you done? I know it's already connected. Trying to unplug it. It doesn't want me to unplug it. Bring cable. Okay, maybe once it's plugged in, you can't unplug it again. Okay. Well, you know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. Where are we? It is definitely not any sort of thing that I would normally want to do in my personal time on a Sunday, sorry. Dad jokes database. They want 50. System X servers. RISC. We're gonna need a new server rack, I believe. I love that the box just disintegrates for no reason. So it's kind of like I think we'll try and keep them like on the left in the rows. The floors somewhat line up. Actually, this kind of triggers me because they don't. Like, look at this line. Why couldn't they have just made it like line up? Why? Okay. So I think we go with dad jokes. So you need 80 RICS servers. Each of these is only 5. We're gonna need 2 racks. That's a lot of server power. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, it's not enough for 80. Gonna need a bigger servers. Can we unlock the bigger ones? Not enough XP. Crap. I done messed up. So we got these ones, we'd only need like 7, and we could fit them in a rack. Of which we still need another rack anyway. Look at these two fighting it out. Get a room. 50,000 servers. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50. Also needs switch. I reckon these should just like stack nicely. They should. They don't. They should. And why is it not moving? Hello? Because it didn't like that one. The trolley is in the ground. Oh, there we go. The trolley came out of the ground. We're good. Let's see. Still missing a few. There's no such thing. You can't, like, there's no hacking in this game. This isn't Hacking Simulator. That's a different game. Okay. Better question is, how do I undo this cabling? Where does that cable even go? Where do you go, little cable? Oh, okay. I found a glitch in the system. They need to do something about this cable stuff. Oh, actually, there we go. It disappeared. Sweet. So, one. I can't tell like what port numbers these are, so I'm just gonna connect them in like this order. Like depending on the brand of switch, some go like 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontally, some go like top to bottom, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like horizontally. Perfect cable management. Look, this one's running across the floor. There's nothing perfect about it. And this one, like I put the switch in the middle, and this one I just put it at the top. So, you know, not even sticking to my own standards. I don't want to open that closet yet, because the second I do, I have to start delivering the service, and I cannot deliver yet. Because I need these. I don't have enough XP. I mean, if I get these servers online, I'll start making more. Let's just buy another. No, let's not buy a switch. Let's just connect the service and we'll see what happens. Hello, Dad Joke Database. Let's get you all wired up, B. Push. Huh. Run one. It triggers me that there's nothing uniformed about this rack mounting. Even the cable management isn't in line. Are they gonna do this to me? Yeah. It's like that one. I think it's like that one, I think. I mean, yeah, perfectly straight cabling. Nice. Obviously no OCD in the dev group. Definitely not. Because for a game that they want you to be like, hey, make a nice, neat data center. There are so many things that like trigger my OCD here. the floor grids, the rail mountings, just yeah, guys, you need to just do better. Yeah. Okie dokie. Nope. Dad jokes. Okay. So that's set the gateway. Gateway is set. Now we need to set. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fill that one, but let's just start with the top one. So the gateway 6/9/1917. So 6/9/1917. Yep. No, I messed up. 1917. There we go. Six, 9/19/17. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, so that should be perfectly adequate for what they wanted. Oh. Dang it, we're just short. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We need another 2 servers. A-star. Mm-hmm. Just enough space. Yeah, I knew I should have connected that to the end. Can I unplug that? I can. Look, I've got to do it in order, right? It needs to be in order. Okay. And then the last port, which we're gonna do is like a we're gonna go hip, boop, pop, ping. Yeah, throw that on the ground. Push, push, go. Aha, yes. All good in the server world. How are we doing on XP? Got another switch going. It's interesting, it keeps changing where like the stuff in that thing spawns. Is that the highest? Yeah. Okay. Need run. Ideally these switches would have a SFP port, and then I'd connect two switches together by the SFP port, but from the looks of it, these switches no heavy. So just gonna RJ45 them together. Bit of nice cat 6C. And then we need to think about what we need to do for these servers. I'm not gonna power it on because it has a EOL. I don't want that to run out. 6 minutes 80. Really messed up buying that one when we really needed this one. We're not gonna be able to do it because we just won't have the time. Oh, gobbledygook to me, exactly what it is. $5,000. 5. Yeah, we're gonna learn the hard way. It's red, Christian, not happy. I don't know what to do except like sit here and hopefully gain enough XP to like do more stuff. Interestingly, that's a different gateway. See that? The subnet mask is a different subnet mask, so second port on the switch, but we actually don't want to connect those switches together. Okay. See this? This is actually wrong. What we should be doing is we should be connecting second cable to this one. See, normally we would connect them to the same one, but the subnet and the gateway is different. I'm just having a look at these roofs, beam roofs. What is this racking system that the weird cable system they've got going on? It's all over the shop. It took scribble. I'm talking perfectly illegible nonsense. You see, the the bead thingy travels down the black string thingy, and it goes into the back of this cave thing here, and then that cave thing like echoes out into like the other black string things, and then the beads travel down those to the other like yellow box things. Nailed it. I should be a professor. I could teach anything. Is there anything else we can do in here? Not really. Gringo says in Hobbitfuss. What about second server? I did put in second server. I can't believe that they don't have fiber cabling in the demo. Look at this. So this is your fiber optic cabling, and then you connect that into these SPF ports. Now what I'm noticing here is they're not specifying if these are multi-channel mode or single channel mode, because that matters. It matters for the polarity. Of your fiber optic cabling. But the good part about the fiber optic cabling though is that your normal RJ45 cabling is basically restricted to 100 meters, but your fiber cabling is not. So you can go further distance without a powered relay than you can with normal cabling. This is kind of like turned into a waiting game now, hasn't it? String cable. I don't think there's any ports in those. Do we need to buy ports? We do. That's what, if we want to connect more, we need to buy those. I thought for sure we'd need to buy the basic version first before we buy the big one. Well, Anima as well get up and go get a drink, and we can watch numbers go big. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Carl, we need music in the background. There's supposed to be music in the background. I can play something. I guess the music's only on the start. It's weird. I'll give you some entertainment while I'm doing things. How's that? Better? Okay, be right back. I'm back. Can you hear the music? I can't even hear the music. Is that better? Actually, I feel like this is, what's an appropriate music for this type of game? Techno house? Yeah, I bet this is what people vibe code to. How much XP we got? 600. This is climbing very slow. Would it go faster if I connected more cabling? What music do you listen to at work? I don't. I'm the kind of person that if I put music on at work, I will just listen to music and I won't be able to actually work. So, yeah, I don't listen to any music at work. Next. And go like up and across, I guess. No idea if that will make any difference at all. Good part though is if I unplug that though, there we go, that should still work without losing connectivity. Haha, super clever. And then out it goes. It says amount of time on this one, so I really don't know what that means. It's a good or a bad thing, I'm not sure. Is that faster now? No, shouldn't be. I didn't make any change. I just unplugged the cable and then plugged it into a different port. Speed will still be the same. In fact, maybe more, might be milliseconds difference because I now have a longer cable. Should technically be slower. Do we just buy maybe some of these servers anyway? This server right here is the most useless thing they've advertised so far. Right, so this would be useful, but only because it says it. So it's got 4 SFP ports, but those are useless. Oh wait, no, we've got 10 gig. Oh, you know what? That might be good. If we buy that and that, oh, that's expensive, 1,000. Okay, so the logic here is that how many, I want to know I want a picture. I want a description. Does it just have the 4 ports? Hmm. These switches here, these ones really need a high-speed port. Because you want a high-speed input. And then it can, like, segregate out the rest. Interestingly enough. Oop. It's like an ad coming through. That's right. I set up audio stuff for ads now. Yay! I was like, what the hell is that sound? Ad break started. It's alright, we're not really doing anything at the moment anyway. I don't think anyone's missing out on anything on Twitch. We'll just keep going. Yeah, these really need some high-speed ports. Wait a second. I want to try something, and if this works, that's stupid. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Well, that's kind of just glitched out. See how that went from a 1 gig port and now it says 0.25? That's a bug that needs to be fixed. These ports should really be running faster, by the way. That's what saying this switch is like overloaded. Which case, this switch shouldn't have that many ports if it can't even connect them. That's what I expect to see. 0.25. I would actually expect that to say 1 of 1. Why are they moving so slow? I almost feel like I'm saying I've done something wrong. What happened? I'm just not sure how it's determining the speeds. How did you decide that this is running at a 2 GB out of 10? Anyway. So we just start buying some of these 5, 10. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but this is what we'll do, right? Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Charlie, turn. Okay. It only really goes forwards. It doesn't go backwards. Doesn't really turn either. Turn. There you go. Oof. A lot of servers to get through here. Start with the rack. Not really sure how useful this card is. Okay. I want all this compute power. Throw them on the cart? Honestly, I was trying. It was actually working better before when I was slapping them and like standing them up. Didn't line them flat. I'll see how many I can just like stack on there. Sure, this is fine. This is the way it's meant to be. You just grab a server, you just shove it. Yeah. Perfect. Did that actually collect all of them? I don't even know how hard that's balancing. Okay. We almost certainly need another switch at this point. Be right back. Oh. Yeah, exactly. I like its sensitive equipment. You don't have to do pressure-ups with it. I hear servers are pretty like hardy. You just like slap them together. All good. Actually, I wasn't finished with that. Okay. That should technically be all the power they asked for. My gosh, I'm just sitting here thinking about the cooling and the power bill. This is not efficient at all. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like going in that. It's alright, we'll put it back over here. Move this out of the way. Okay, we need to 23. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Yeah. Sixteen. Ah. Okay. It's happy now. Yay. I probably should have done that from the start. I just didn't want to set up another whole rack. Yeah. I think if I do it within the time it gives me, then I get like bonus XP or something. What I really need to do is I need to break down this server and move it over here. Can I move it? Can I remove servers? What if I unconnect it? Okay. Yeah, I can. We're shutting her all down. Need to unwire all of it. Okay. There we go. And then we just start pulling servers out, throwing them on the ground where they deserve to be. I need to go to the top. If I have all the servers gone, can I pull up the rack? The rack? No. Can't move the rack. That's fine. I can buy a new rack. Check it out. And install. So we can now go up top. Ah. 3. So. Oh, they keep the IP address, thank God. No! No, 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 no. Does anyone else? I just want to see if anyone else can figure out the problem here. This is working. This rack here is working, but there's a problem. Can anyone else figure out what the problem is? This is a Kyle problem. This isn't a networking problem. Kyle no likey this. I don't like this at all. because I pulled the servers out and put them back in a different random order, all the IP addresses are no longer sequential. This will not stand. The numbers are no longer sequential. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. There we go. Much better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Okay. Life's good again. No need to panic. We're all good. I guess we should look at setting up another one, I suppose. What are the requirements? 80. 80. Well, we know that 80 takes up 2 racks by itself. We haven't even gone down the path of GPU servers. Okay, so these must be like difficulty. So like 20 rep, 30 rep, 40 rep, depending, and the requirements increase. What was the easy one? 80, 80. We might have to use both, like front and back, because the problem was before that I was like holding out so that I could try and buy more space, but I think the problem is we need to just use up more space, go ham. Means we need a bunch more racks. We need 2 for the servers, and then at least another 2 for the GPU servers. Be something like that. Also, I want to show you something. I hate this. It's just, it spawns in a random location every time. One rack, 2 rack. I wonder after the demo, like later on, if you can. I'm assuming it's like TCG card shop where you can expand the room. This is not a game for a ADHD OCD person. No, absolutely not. I'm looking and I'm like, why has it done this? It didn't have to be this way. I'll leave that there. Let's buy a switch for each one of those. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to point out something, by the way. I have another thing, right? So this switch is 1RU, right? Look at the way the switch is. So this plate means that it has to be mounted through the front, right? Because you slide it in to the rail up until this like T intersection, which hits the sides of the rail and stops it, and then you screw it in. Okay. No, wait. Right. Right. Actually, that's accurate. It's mounted from the back. Like that. And then you screw it in. I wonder which way the... Oh no, it's got the fans in the back. Ring cable. Just start wiring the cabling up in the room. Oh, I think we'll get this one wired up, and then we'll have a break. So, RSI servers 80. RISC 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. This again. Look. Right? It's a fucking 4x4, and then it just slaps two of them on the end for no reason. What is this shit? It's like, yeah, you know, these are the things you ordered. Also over there. I just want to see how high I can stack it. Should be right. There's no such thing as too much on the cart. Okay? Look, it fits, it sits. It's fine. Look, I'm telling you, I can still get more on the cart. I can still has room for more. Yep. Ah, perfect. I can't move forward. The cart's stuck in the floor again and it's spinning. This game. Oh look, it's doing this on its own now. Doing a little dance. What a good cart you are. Most useless piece of crap. And it's doing a little pirouette. Ah, yes. The dance of the cart. Such a majestic creature it is. Okay. That is now full. I think that was only a couple. It'd be more effort to get that thing than to just walk them. Come on, little cart. I want to put you straight in here. Get in. Okay. That was that. And then we need ID. ID. Of servers. Servers. Mainframe servers. 5. And 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And a new random location. Did I just try to turn that on? Whoopsies. Yes, power up now. Uh. Look, these things keep fall. Oh my god, it's trying to enter IP address. I can do it. I can do it. I can make it neat. One false flag and it'll all fall over, I'm telling you. No. No! I saw that coming. Ah. Can we get the last two on the cart? Or do we just walk them? Wait. Are these even the right servers? These do not look like the right servers. Mainframes? Did I not just buy mainframes? Did I have the wrong thing selected? No! How much money we got? Sure. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, they're black. Yeah. This is a cart full of crap now. Ah. Take them from the bottom. Get off my cart. Get out of here. I don't want yous. Well, it's a good thing I figured it out now and not like a few minutes later. Servers be cheap, don't worry about it. That's where I put them in my storage normally. It's fine. Try those again. I don't know why it only just clicked that they were the wrong color just then. I was like, everything's color coded. Why are these the wrong color? Suspicious. Ow. Excuse me. Are these racks facing a different way? I only just realized these racks have cable runs up the side of them. Could have been running the cables along the sides all along. Okay. Sprint, 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 sprint. Should be 2 more in here. Oh. Hang on. Okay. Besides wiring it up, should be everything we need. Realizes there's cable runs and still refuses to use them. Chaos. I can't even tell if they're still connected. Oh, there we go. Probably really shouldn't have used black cable. If I'd used blue cable, yeah, then I'd be able to see what was happening. That's all good. I really need a flashlight for this. black servers and a black rat with black cabling. Whoosh. Cannot tell what is happening. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. UFO. Wish. I wonder if copy and paste works, because Becky answered it was going to send out bus trip tomorrow for medical appointment, just needed to help her with some stuff. No, that's okay. I'm not really doing anything. It's connecting some stuff. Wait. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it's like this one. Something like that. And cable is not long enough. Buy me more cable. Okay. 105.3. Copy. Paste. Delete. 5. Paste. Delete. 6. Paste. Delete. 7. Paste. Delete. 8. Okay. 7, 8, 12, 13, 18. I missed one. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Maybe one of them isn't white? You little sneak. Told you black wiring's hard to see. Okay. Done. So what is this? 4, 8, 16, 3. Ooh,
You did jump off.
a little bit.
Okay. Need your mouth.
Oh, why? What?
Give me your it.
How much vinegar is in that? Holy shit. It's very bitter. Very, very bitter. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe I just got like a whole clove of garlic or something.
Yeah, try that. There's like a whole good mix. You feed yourself. And tell me what it means.
Oh, it's still super bitter.
Salt or something?
What's in it at the moment? Everything. Okay, we'll put less of everything and more good stuff in.
Oh, well, that's great advice. Yeah. But
What did Glennis say?
she got a small chili flake, so she couldn't take it.
Yeah. Ah,
Do you have a fun?
yeah, man.
I'm actually super interested in watching it.
Yeah.
It's like watching Parliament.
Yeah. Page 11. I'm about to finish actually. I just gotta hook these last couple of servers up and I'm good.
Try the full game.
No, it needs to be fixed first.
Perfect. Tell Rena so she can write a list so she can.
Rena can write a list. So none of the tiles on the floor matches with the server racking. None of the rails are in line. None of the stuff that spawns in the container is in any consistent order. Um, the cart is so glitchy, it is useless. Yeah, that's just a few off the top of my head. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, need a flashlight or something for the back of the server. Like, look at this. This is useless. I can't tell what I'm looking at. It's black on black on black. Anyway, that server is all good. Look at all my high-speed connections going. It's got potential. It's a good idea. Concept, in theory, good. Needs work. For sure. What was the other stuff I hadn't even looked at yet? Total devices, 66 servers, 8 switches. Customer base, 3. Cables connected, 74. Really should be able to rename these switches as well. That would be nice. Maybe if they had like a CLI or a command console so you could start like renaming servers. Because server yellow dash 7556, that means nothing. I have a fuck ton of yellow servers. Like, maybe I want to name it specifically like Bermuda Triangle Backup, you know, server 1, server 2, server 3, you know. So it'd be nice to be able to actually interact with the servers to like rename them. The end of life thing, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, okay, yes, servers do have an end of life, but servers can like still keep running even after their support contracts have run out, or you can renew their support contracts. This is just like, okay, the server has been online for blah, take server out, throw in bin. Like, I'm gonna assume the server's just useless after that point. The other thing I didn't mention, which triggered me a little bit, was this swapping through. You'll notice that, and I didn't point this out, it doesn't go in order. When I connected a new blank server, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. In fact, I got plenty of them over here. Slap that in there for a sec. Okay, so this is the order that I unlock stuff in. The triangle, the dad jokes, and the UFOs. But if I turn the server on, right, what's the first thing you reckon would come up? Like, that's the order I unlocked them, but if I click next, UFO. Why? That's the third thing I unlocked, but it's the first thing that shows up here. And then the Bermuda Triangle. It's not even like it's not even going in backwards order. It's not going in front order. There's no order to this. So that was, I didn't mention it, but that's also something that triggers me. I think this game has potential for like serious, you know, OCD. I think would be the fun of the game, like getting everything perfectly aligned, you know. But there needs to be work. You need to be able to rename stuff, not random names, you know. Stuff needs to be in order. Cable runs need to be in order. Servers need to be in order. Like, somebody who's trying to get stuff looking neat, they're like, oh, you can build these neat server environments. They put no effort into like making any of this, you know, user friendly. But it's an interesting game. Like I said, I think it's got potential. It's got potential. It just needs some refinement. It's quality of life things, I think. Please read previous tweet messages. Did you mean the skip point 3? In the blue ones, I mean, because that's the one that you put in last. Please read. Skip point 3. Yeah, sorry. I mean, that's just me. You're right. I did skip 3. That's not so bad. I do like the copy and paste, because that would get tedious having to type it in every time, unless I was using number pad. But I think the fiber ports could be interesting. Like if they start putting like switches that have a couple of RJ45 and some SFP ports on the side, like high-speed connection ports, so you can connect. See, at the moment I've got these two switches connected together, but that's not a fast speed connection. That's just a standard network cable. You know, I would want like a 10 gig fiber connection between those two devices if I was doing this properly. I see one thing I want to look at. Patch. I thought I saw a patch panel. Right, patch panel. What's the point of a... How's this gonna help us out? I wanna buy one. That's just GPU server, and that's... We've got the XP. Let's just buy one as well. Is there anything of interest we haven't bought? Not really. Could unlock high-speed connections. Alright, I'll show you a couple of things, just because I hadn't bought them yet. It's going to be so hard to find that port if that's not in a box. Oh, okay, it comes in a box of a bunch of... Sweet. So these are the ports that go in here. So I can add more ports. This is your patch panel. So ideally, you'd kind of want this, you know, basically in the middle, but I don't see how this really helps us. Because the way a patch panel works is basically you have ports coming from somewhere else in the building, and then you run it into this, and then you can run it into your servers. So it just keeps stuff neat, but maybe that's something coming down the line. Not sure. And this is the one that we can use for fiber later on. And then we use the ports for that. It's right as I'm talking about this stuff, an ad break comes in. Okay, there we go. There we go. Shove a bunch of ports. It'd be nice if I could carry the whole box. Carry the whole box. I can. Right. connect. Okay, so those are a bunch of 10 gig connections. So if we went, for example, let's go, okay, remove that. So there's no connection between these two servers now. If I went from that to say like that, and I removed that one, I went that. Let's just use the cable runs for a sec. So then we could do that. And then that. Actually, forget about this patch funnel. That removed the whole cable. Did, dang it. It'd be nice if it just removed the last hop. That'd be good. Where's that even connecting? Oh, you know why? Because it's not powered on. I was like, okay, so let's neaten this up a sec. Straight. Connected. So then that's how you could use like the patch panel. Now what I wasn't entirely clear on is if the ports were like aggregated. So if I connected more ports, would it help? In theory, probably not, unless it was specifically designed that way, but let's have a quick test. To that one. There's no data flowing through that one. It's because those ports aren't aggregated, so it's not going to make any difference. Anyway, I'm guessing that's sort of like, instead of this slow trickle down, that I've got, this is probably more what their intended design is. You look at it and you're like, oh look, pretty colors going everywhere. See, this is, it's really like, it's doing the same job as that is. It looks prettier, but yeah. Anyway, let's save that game. First day on the job. Yeah, so that was Data Center Simulator. Thanks for anyone who stopped by, check it out. There's a demo available for anyone who wants to go give it a try themselves. Game releases on the 1st of April. I've already sort of given my thoughts about it. I think it's got a lot of potential, but needs some quality of life stuff. So I will have a good Sunday. I hope you do too. I'll catch you all